Oh. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to One Yard Wednesday. Good morning again. Got me a little off guard here. I am your host this week, Nancy Gierick, and with me is my wonderful producer, KP, Mr. KP.
Hello. Hi, everyone. That was my fault. Sorry. I caught Nancy off guard.
Good thing I wasn't doing anything embarrassing other than my dancing, but whatever.
That's okay.
Anyway, this is One Yard Wednesday, where we have awesome, wonderful fabric at very great prices, discounted prices. So thank you all for joining us. Please like, subscribe, all that jazz. And then if you have a friend who also loves good fabric deals, be sure to share this with them. I mean, friends, don't let friends go without good fabric. So
that's a good way to put it.
General rule in life. You got to share this good fabric with your friends. So, all right, let's see. Just a reminder that none of these will be on the website until after the show. So feel free, sit back, relax with your coffee, watch the show, and then you can go shopping. So, all right. Quilts on set. So behind me, I have Pixie Sticks from the Strip Your Stash book, I believe. And behind Mr. KP, we have the beautiful Amelie. And I think that is the original, the pattern cover.
I got it right on my face. There we are.
I think that's what was on the pattern cover and inspired me to buy the pattern a long, long, long time ago. So
it's kind of a good intro to the fabric today.
A little bit yeah.
What is it? Kind of
springy?
Summery?
Spring.
Yeah.
Gentle, spring, beautiful fabric. So, but before we get into the fabric, I have a question. All right. The question of the day is, do you know what projects are good for using fusible batting? If you don't know what fusible batting is, it's where at least one of the side of the batting is fusible, has glue on it, so once you press fabric to it, it stays put. There's also double-sided fusible batting. That's a little more difficult to use, but anyway, do you know what projects are good for those? So we will talk about the fabrics first, and then we'll get back to your answers. Feel free to comment. We'd love to put them up on the screen and talk about them. So, all right, getting to this week's fabric. We have Patrick Lose, his fabric line called Carnival, and it's from Northcott Fabrics. And we can go to the overhead, and I will show you them. All right, so the first one we have is blue ribbon. So you might see these little circles in here. Those are metallic, but I worked with these with both the iron, and I've washed them in the past. No issues, and it's not even stiff. It's still very soft, so you don't even need to wash it before you work with it or gift it or anything like that. So
these are probably also all going to say Carnival on the website before.
Yes.
Carnival blue ribbon.
Correct. Thank you, KP.
Of course.
All right, so that's Carnival blue ribbon. This is Carnival Picnic. Let me make that pretty. There you go. Very pretty green, soft, perfect for spring. And then our next one is Carnival Big Top. This is a nice purple with some pink kind of undertones in there. And if you can't tell, there's like a background fabric, and then there's spots within it, and then those also those metallic circles. So lots of texture and movement within it. There we go. Sorry, I screwed up the camera. And our next one is Carnival Trapeze. So just a heads up, blue ribbon and trapeze are very, very similar in color, but different. So be aware. This is kind of lighter with some teal within it, whereas blue ribbon is blue.
To spread out the blues a little bit for you guys. Make sure you can tell the difference.
Exactly. And yes, Kathy, I love spring colors too. Someday it'll be warm again. We'll see.
Depending on where you're at, it might be warm.
Yeah, exactly. You might be warm and toasty
here.
right now. Our heat is out here, so we're not very warm.
Extra chilly in Minnesota.
And then this next one is lemonade, Carnival lemonade. Very pretty. I love how vibrant that yellow is while still being kind of pastel. A hard one to do, so they did a good job. And then this purple one, this is more of a purple than that one. This is Mardi Gras. And this is what, Big Top, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. So Mardi Gras is more of a true purple. And then our 7th fabric is called Punch. A very pretty pink. And then our 8th fabric is called Seaside. This is a really pretty teal. Yeah, I really like all of these colors together. They're perfect. They're perfect for spring. And yeah, I just hope you use them. I made something very, very cute. I'm pretty proud of. I made the Petite Blooming Bounty Topper. And that can be found in the Fast and Furious Family ebook. There's no longer a published paper book anymore, but there is an ebook. So if you're looking on the website for it, that's what it looks like. Cute kids on it. I had a hard time choosing a pattern from there, not that I had to, but there were so many great patterns in there, especially like little baby blankets and things like that. So but yeah, I made this. This was my not first time doing Quilt As You Go, but I'm not super familiar with Quilt As You Go. And it was super easy. I had never done these kind of folded over top stitching sewing things before. And it was so much easier than I expected. So yeah, this whole project was really easy. I used 2 colors for the backing. And I just really love it. So that is a good option. There's also a larger blooming bounty. This one is 19 by 19, and I think the larger one is 38. I think there's a picture of the 2 that are in the book. So there you go, the petite and the larger one, and you can curve the corners. I wasn't brave enough to try that one yet, but someday I will. So yeah, that's that. There is a pattern correction for the Petite Blooming Bounty, and it is on our pattern corrections page. You can find that at the bottom of our main page. But just so you know, cutting instructions are all correct. So no worries about that. Some other ideas for this fabric for your nice springtime table is eggs for Easter. You want to go to overhead? There you go. This was a Fast and Furious as well, and is still offered on the site as a PDF and video class. Yeah, you can show that picture if you want. That's what you'll find if you go searching for it. So again, it has kind of those, well, I don't know exactly what to call these things, but I call them like folded corners. But I think there's a different thing that's a folded corner. I don't know. But anyway, very, very easy. I highly recommend. It's a lot of fun. So there's that one. And then another idea to make a nice spring table is a free PDF pattern called Glow Sticks. So this one is super easy. Like I said, it's free. And yeah, you can show that picture. That's what you'll find if you go on our website. Yeah, super easy, very fast. And this one is Quilt As You Go too. So all of these, the Glow Sticks, the eggs for Easter, and the Petite Blooming Bounty are all Quilt As You Go. And that just kind of makes things really fast and easy. And yeah, I got the Blooming Bounty done. It maybe took me a day. Like I kind of broke it up over a few days, but here and there I'd work on it. So thanks, Kathy. And Easter happiness, right? I know. I agree. So nice to think about spring. Someday it'll be here. So in addition to these fabrics and those ideas, we also have a bundle that we're featuring with this. It is also by Patrick Los from Northcott, and it matches perfectly with this Carnival fabric. I'm going to show you that quick. It's called Easter Brunch, and I'll just put it over this fabric just so you can see how well it matches. So this is a 6-piece bundle, and originally I think the full price was $39.99. Now we have it down to $22.99. So that's like 43% off. So it's a good deal, especially if you like spring and Easter. So yeah, we have the bunnies with that white dots in the background, and then tulips and butterflies on that. This one is gorgeous. All those different color flowers that matches perfectly.
I think that one's my favorite.
Mine too. I
like
really like that.
Like dark greenish blue.
Yep, it really makes those flowers pop.
Yep.
And this one is so cute. I would love to use this as a binding, that plaid. And then we have these cute little yellow eggs. Matches that really well, that lighter tone. And then the last one in the line is just these bigger flowers, bigger scattered flowers. So yeah, that is Easter Brunch by Patrick Lose and Carnival by Patrick Lose.
Those colors do match up perfectly.
They do. They look really nice.
Yeah.
I'll leave those there.
Be good helpers with the One Yard Wednesday.
Yes, especially if you wanted to make some of those table runners, you could kind of use these mixed with these, and it would be perfect.
Or you can make a bigger Easter quilt with this 6-piece and add the One Yard Wednesday.
Exactly. You can make big things.
I got ideas.
You got ideas. You should start acting on them.
We've been talking about this. I probably should.
You should. I'd love to see a quilt made by you. It'd be great.
That would be pretty cool.
So anyway, back to our question of the week, which was, do you know what projects are good for using fusible batting? Did we have any responses?
We did. Lots of quilt as you go and baby quilts.
Yeah.
Quilt as you go is the main answer.
Yeah, quilt as you go, bags, baby quilts. Usually it's used on smaller projects just because it can be a little, depending on what you do, a little different. But I used it, when I used my Blooming Bounty and for all those table runners. It's really nice because you fuse the batting to the backing, and then you don't have to worry about it while you're working on the front. So that's really nice. It's perfect for that. But we offer fusible batting. It's Bozal Fusible Batting, I believe it's called, on our site.
Yep, that's right.
Pretty straightforward, and it's really great to work with. So I highly recommend that one. I haven't used any other brands, but this is my favorite, so I don't need to. Time to jump in the pool. Yeah?
Time to start quilting.
You can do it. It's straight lines.
I'll do it.
It's fine. It's fine. You got some good teachers. All right. So let's see. Any questions? I think it's been pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Nothing right now.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, it's time for my notion. All right. So my notion for today, for those of you who don't know me well, I love thread. I think thread is huge when you're making your quilt and you want quality thread. So I usually piece with a neutral color thread, and my favorite is the Aurifil Dove, number 2600, if you want to go with the overhead. So we have two sizes, the big one and the little one, and I think the big one is low on stock, but we have more coming. So yeah, this is my favorite thread because this particular color, Dove, blends in to just about anything. I used this on everything with my petite Blooming Bounty. I used it for piecing, I used it for the bobbin, and I used it as the top thread. And you can't even tell. And I didn't have to change out my thread one single time, which is something I really hate doing. And so I didn't have to match. I didn't have to worry about any of that. So this thread is perfect, and it's especially perfect with this line just because it hides. You can't even see it. So that is my notion for today. All right, so just a quick review of today's fabrics. We have the Carnival line by Patrick Lose. All right there, I believe it was Blue Ribbon, Picnic, Big top.
You got it.
Trapeze. There we go. Lemonade. Let's see. Mardi Gras, Punch, and Seaside. So these are all really great fabrics to work with. They all work well together, and they all work well with Patrick Losa's line called Easter Brunch, which is also on sale. We don't have too many of these left, so grab it. If you want it, grab it, because it's a great price, and I don't think you can get it for any better.
It's a perfect time to grab it, too. I mean,
yeah.
Easter's coming up. I think you got a little bit of time to make a project.
Exactly, exactly. Easter's coming up. Now's the time to just get it done without having to rush. So, highly recommend. And then, let's see, the pattern I used today was Petite Blooming Bounty, found in Fast and Furious Family ebook. Super easy to make. Highly recommend. And then the notion was the Aurifil Dove thread. It is so perfect. I cannot rave enough about this. Specifically this color, but Aurifil in general is really great. Okay.
We got a question.
A question? Good. What's the question? Where can I find the Pixie pattern? So this pattern behind me, Pixie Sticks, is in Strip Your Stash, the book. And that's available as a PDF or as just a regular book. There you go. So, any other questions?
No,
We're
I
good?
don't see anything.
All right.
I think we're good for now.
Well, cool.
If you have any questions, type them in the comments, and I'll ask Nancy for you.
That's right. That's right. All right. So that's pretty much our show. I want to go over what to expect for this week. So tomorrow, nope, not tomorrow, on Friday, we have Happy Friday with Gudrun and HP. They are still on the boat, so they'll be coming to you live from there. Let's see. So Great Saturday is this weekend on Saturday, the 11th, 10:30.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Get all these times mixed up. 10 a.m. Come see me and the boys or the guys. They'll have a brand new recipe for you, and it will be great. So
It's going to be a good one.
it's going to be good.
It's our birthday month. Just a forewarning, kind of a surprise for you.
They're going to get wild.
Really wild.
And then just a heads up to those who have Color Club with us. We received one of the fabrics late, so we will be shipping it out to you hopefully early next week, as long as everything goes well. So
We do have one more question.
Another question. All right.
But I don't think she's going to be very happy.
Uh-oh. Are you going to be at Road to California? We are not, unfortunately. Our next trade show we'll be at is QuiltCon in Phoenix in February.
Just, I think it's what, 6-7 hour drive from around that area, Road to California to Phoenix?
Oh, I don't know.
No, that's what I'm saying. So you can come see us then.
Yeah.
Come see us
fine.
in Phoenix.
It'll be nice. We'll be unthawing for a little bit, so it'll be good. So, yeah. So if you have any questions, let us know in the comments, or you can email us at help@gequiltdesigns.com.
Oh, one more.
Oh, another question. I like questions.
Judy would like to see a picture of the ebook.
The ebook, yeah.
So this one is our ebook only.
Yes.
And then we also have Strip Your Stash, which is either ebook or hard copy.
Or hard copy. Yep, you got it. So it's a great book. It has a lot of great patterns in it, both of them, of course. But yeah, highly recommend. Okay, I think that's it for today. Please grab your Stripology ruler and make something pretty and wonderful. I am Nancy, and that is Mr. KP. And we hope you have a wonderful day.
See you next week.